Hi everyone, Aiden here with eTrailer. Today we're taking a look at and showing you how to install these Titan Chain Twist Link Snow Tire Chains on our 2022 Ford F-150. The first thing you want to do is lay out the chain and make sure that nothing's tangled up. These things often do come tangled, so just make sure everything's laid out nice and even. We've got the more abrasive side of these cross links here facing upward, that'll be away from the tire, and the smoother side here face down. And we've got our lever arm towards the outside. Once you've got that done, we can go and grab the chain somewhat in the middle here and carefully drape it over the tire. While we're doing this, just try to keep it centered up, and right there looks pretty darn good. And we'll go to the back to make our first connection. It's a little bit cramped on space back here, but we've got this hook by me and a free link over by you. If I can get my other arm in here, they can hook them together. Now you don't have to go to that end link. I'm going to go for the third one right there. Do this in your driveway once or twice just to get a feel for it and figure out the right fit for your tire. And then around front, we can pull these bits to the front and feed the lever arm through the free link. Now you might find here that it's a bit too tight, which it's looking like it may be for us. You can always go to the back and loosen it up, or just readjust the tire chain a bit. Right there is actually looking pretty good. So we fed that lever arm through the free link there, fold it back on itself, and we've got another free link that we can hook it to, just like that. Now at this point, everything's feeling pretty good. We always like to suggest adding a rubber tensioner though. This isn't included with the tire chain, but it will help provide a more constant tension while you're driving around and keep you a bit safer going down the road. Do this in a star-shaped pattern, kind of going back and forth, and try to do it relatively evenly. Right about there's looking pretty good. And now we always recommend driving over them a few times, coming out, checking on them, and making sure that they haven't adjusted too much and they're still tight on the tire. Then you're ready to hit the road once both sides are on. Now these are a twist link like we mentioned before. You can see that in the pattern up here. That's going to result in a somewhat smoother ride compared to a V-bar or a square link of the same size, but it still gives you a good amount of traction in deep snow. Maybe just not best for the ice. Square link or V-bar is going to be better for those ice conditions, but especially as you go into the V-bar style, they aren't always rated for on-road use. So for me, this is a good middle ground. It is also going to be a ladder pattern style, which is good for starts and stops. It does come with a canvas bag. I'll run and grab it real quick for storage, but these are not my favorite because they do have a tendency to rip over time and they're just not great quality. I'd recommend just getting a plastic tote that's going to be water resistant and just hold up better over time for your tire chains. But overall, I think these are going to be a good fit for the F-150. Good to have on hand, good to help you out of that snow. And if you need something more aggressive, check out the V-bar or the square link. Otherwise, I think these are going to be a great fit. Thanks for watching.